Hi guys, so welcome today to Art with Jules. Now in today's segment we are doing something a bit unique. It's a birthday project for our friend Leah. So if you follow these simple instructions, you too can make a masterpiece. Firstly, you need paintbrushes and paint, pencils, maybe even a little bit of water. So let's get started. So we're going to need a base paint. So in this particular instance, I've chose the colour blue. Why, you ask? Mostly because it was the only paint colour I had the most of, other than white. So, I mean, the paper's white. If I put white, it would have been a bit ridiculous. It's not something it was needed. So I've opted for blue. And blue symbolises quite a lot of things. Oh, don't forget, put plenty of water in. We're going to make it as watery as we can because, again, this is only a base paint. You do not want it thick. Even though thickness is good, in this occasion, we don't want it thick. We just want a watery base. And you want to sweep it on. Sweep, 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 sweep. Stab it a few times. Sweep, 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 sweep. And see those brush strokes, left to right, left to right. Keep going left to right. I mean, it's not really rocket science. It's just left to right. I mean, again, it's just, yep, you're putting on a base paint. So just make sure it's all blue. Yeah, just keep painting it blue. And eventually, for the shock you'll get, the whole base will be blue. And again, you can use other colours, but in this occasion we have opted for the colour blue. Make sure it's all even, check everything. And then you're going to want to start blow drying it. Now, the reason we blow drying it is because we are impatient and we want to make sure it's an even coat. So just blow that dry. Don't blow it too hot, but blowing is good. Okay? So next we're going to take some masking tape. Oh, no. We're going to take a pencil. So the pencils that we didn't think maybe we might not needed earlier, we're going to actually use them. Here you may be seeing that, number one, this pencil is very small. That's because I've took it out of a Boggle game. Boggle is a game where you use letters and you've got to go 3 across, 4 down, whatever, to make the longest word you can. It's a great game and I much recommended it. Anyway, I am doing block capitals in this scenario. Not really my forte, but I'm giving it a go, and that's what counts. So you're going to continue to write what you're writing. In this particular instance, I'm writing Happy Birthday Leah. You may be wondering why I'm writing Happy Birthday Leah. It's because it's Leah's birthday. There's a nice chunky L and I. That's an A. That's not a house, that's an A. And an exclamation point. Then we're going to move on to the next step. So once you're done with the pencil stage, you're going to move on to the masking tape stage. This is the most fiddliest part, mostly because I didn't actually have scissors that could cut very well. So I'm just going to tear it and hope for the best. Don't forget to tap it down as well, just to make sure it is stuck. This is the longest stage, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, I can't art. Number two, the masking tape and my scissors did not get along very well. But as you can see, I'm using the masking tape over the original lines that I created, disregarding any lines that I actually made. So to be honest, you could have just skipped the previous step. But anyway, let's keep going. We're going to masking tape that up and let's see what her product will be at the end. So as you can see, we've advanced a little bit, we've gone forward in time. No, I'm not a scientist, but it is indeed nearly the end of the masking tape stage. As you can see, this magnificent masterpiece is going to be complete very shortly. That's an A that is going on right at the end. And also, if you take a very close look, that blue is a lovely blue. I mean, I didn't have much of a choice, but that blue is nice. And we just want to make sure as well everything is even. As you can see by my shadows, that's me panicking with the masking tape. But yeah, it's coming along, and it is certainly not the worst piece of art I've ever created. Again, just tap that down, just slap it, give it a little look. Oh yeah, thumbs up for me. Okay, so the next step, we're going to do a second coat, and my attempt here is trying to make the colour purple. Now, I said I only had blue. I lied. I also had other colours, none of them really the ones I wanted, but let's give it a go. So I'm just hoping for the best. I'm squeezing all the oil paint out. That is way too much. I'm using dirty water, and then you're just going to want to, you know, blend that in. And or in case you're wondering, that's not a palette, that is a wooden box. Anyway, oh, there it becomes. It's becoming a well, I thought it was purple at the time, but obviously not. That's more of a grey. Oh well. It's a nice grey. I wouldn't say no to that grey, but we're gonna anyway. We're gonna keep on mixing it till we get the colour that we want. And and we're gonna start beginning. So this is a second coat. So just like with every artwork, there's layers involved. Layers. Just like Shrek has layers, this painting also has layers. And no, it's not an onion. So we're going to start blending that out, tapping it. All nice brush strokes from me. Yep, there it goes. So what we're going to try and do here, we're going to ombre it out. We're going to try and graduate it to the best of our abilities as well. It doesn't match the blue, but that's okay. Do you want to know why? Because it's art. And when it's art, it doesn't need explanation. Say it with me. When it's art, we don't. No, you're not listening. When it's art, it doesn't need an explanation. And people can relate to that. Nam June, Tae-hyung, Picasso, all the great artists of our time will all agree art needs no explanation. Oh, there it goes. That's the second, the ombre effect appearing. Look at the way I mix it. It's like a beautiful cloud. There it goes. Add a bit more white. And then we're going to do the next part of the ombre. Oh, a bit more shading, a bit more shading. Wow. This is going to be Sotheby's finest. This is going to go for £2 million, I feel it. Okay, so we skipped ahead a little bit. As you can see, it's going very well. That ombre effect is taking toll. And I think you're about to see an absolute amazing reveal. And Leah, you're going to love this. Happy birthday, okay? And just remember, all of this I've done in love. And it's like you can hang on your wall if you really think about it. So just before the great reveal, again, let's just blow that down. Let's make sure it's all blown down, you know. In case you're wondering, I'm using a Babyliss hairdryer. If you have any other blowing instruments, like a fan, or a hand fan, or a blowing instrument, any of those will do. So just make sure that's all dry or semi-dry or as dry as you can get it. And let's do a big reveal. Okay, so we're going to start peeling off those letters now. And, oh, yeah, fuck. Yeah, that didn't go to plan. Yeah, it's not quite dry. But do you know what? It'll be all right. So we're just going to keep... Oh, no, that didn't work either. Nope. Well, ooh, That's not what we wanted. Leah, that's a word. That's definitely a word. But you know what? It's art. And art is subjective. It needs no explanation. Yep. Anyway, oh, there I go. That's the why. Why did I do this? Yeah, so that didn't really work, did it? So do you know what? Yeah, just and then just throw it away. Just throw it in the bin. Yep, just get rid of it. And this is a second. I don't want to call it an attempt because the first one went all that bad. But yeah, this is happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lia.